Okay, then if you look at things, you can do something like this, where you've got my type of something and my type of A and T1 and T2, and you can initialize T2 somehow and set T1 equals T2. That's perfectly normal, standard sort of thing. So the question is, why can't you do something like this, where you've got my type of something and my type of A, and initialize T2 somehow and set T1 equal T2. If you try and do that, you'll get a compiler error on this assignment here. Well, what's the reason for that? Well, supposing we had my type of T, supposing that class was looked something like this. So you've got a set in it, which all it does is set this T to be whatever's passed in, and you have a get here which just returns the value of T. Yeah, so supposing that my type is like that, then if T1 could be made to refer to the same thing as T2, that's these up here, if they could refer to the same thing, then what you could do is call T1.set mtb, where mtb was of type my type of B, because that'll be okay because you're using T1 here, and that takes anything, so you can certainly set that. And now if you try and call T2 with get to retrieve it, then instead of getting my type A, you end up getting my type B, and of course that will cause an error when you try to assign it, or at least it might do. And that's the reason why that's disallowed. So that's why, you know, there's no wildcards here and they're different types, so they're not compatible. You can't assign one to the other. There's no subtyping relationship involved between those two types. Okay, another thing that's worth mentioning, if you've got a parameterized type that's got two wildcards, they don't necessarily represent the same type. For example, if you're given a generic type pair, that should be a capital letter I think, for P, X, Y, and so I'm going to have some code in there, and the parameterized type pair with two question marks like that, the two wildcards in here may well be different. They don't have to be the same.